watches like that.
Yeah, come man. But see, that's all a telltale sign. Even right now, your technology, all right? And the key technology is what? The nuclear missiles, man. Okay? You know, the Most High really had to show him some deep stuff to bring that up, because that's not an average thing you just stumble across. That was divine intervention that the Most High did with creating these nuclear missiles to put the so-called white man to create. Anyway, here's the script. Daniel's chapter, I'll start from the beginning. Brothers, break it down. The point's in 4, but I'll start from 1. Daniel's 12 verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Right, and that time is vastly approaching now, man. Because the times that we're approaching, it's gonna be a lot of death, destruction, and mayhem, man. Like never before throughout history. Matter of fact, it tells you that in Matthew also, man.
Israelites, are you?
Okay, hold on, man. Don't be rude. We feel
I'm sorry.
Read that again.
It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble,
right,
such as never was since there was a nation,
right,
even to that same time.
Even to that same time. So the time we're approaching, just like it tells you in Jeremiah 37, the time of Jacob's trouble, it's going to be some heavy time. It's going to be a heavy time period, man. None like it. None like ever was in it, all throughout history. Okay? Right? You know what?
It says, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Right?
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
Right, and at that time, thy people, meaning the Israelites, the elect of the so-called nation of Israel, shall be delivered. Right? Just like it tells you in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, delivered from the said perils, man. The said perils is all that hell and mayhem that's going to take place. Right? Read that again.
And at that time, right, thy people shall be delivered.
Right? It didn't say the whole world. It said thy people. Right? Meaning it's a specific group of people, man. Right? You know?
It says, and at that time thy people, right, shall be delivered.
Right?
It says, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right, written in the book. That's referring to the elect, man. Going back to Revelation, the 7th chapter, man. And also going to Zechariah 13 and 9, man, the 130, right?
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake,
right?
Some to everlasting life, right, some to shame and everlasting contempt,
right?
And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament,
right?
And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Verse 4.
The elect, 144,000, the governing body, because those are the men that the Most High ordained to do the work. All right? Yep. Ordained to do the work, and the fulfillment came when the elect will be sealed, and then they'll be delivered into the kingdom of heaven with Yahweh to rule forever, man. All right? 1,000 years and then forevermore, man. You know?
And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
Yep, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. The kingdom of heaven is going to be established under Yahweh, man, the joint heirs.
And even the way it says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, which is like, but it says they shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, which shows you that the firmament, which is the outer layer, what's the correct word? That circular
light.
Yeah, I'm lost for words today.
The atmosphere that's around the earth.
Yeah, that separates the so-called space from inside the earth. It has a glow, it has an aura, you know? It has a light. So it compared the elect men to that, to the brightness of the firmament. So the next one, the point, it says verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up thy words and seal the book. It says, even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. It said these things will be shut up at the time of the end. Meaning that there was going to be a dispensation of time, but Jake, we wouldn't know. The Most Most High wouldn't open it up to Israel to know who they were. Like, for example, this sign, this very sign. The Most High used one of his men to break this thing down, all right, through the Spirit, all right, which he learned from a great man before him, all right, who we know to be Elijah the prophet, man, all right. So that's when the time was ending to be shut up for a certain amount of time. The Lord started to bring this thing back to us, man. That's when, after we fell away. But it says, what's the last part?
Yeah, I got you. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. All right? Because now that these things have been revealed and are continually being revealed by the prophets, all right, the men of the Lord, the ones that the Most High set up, all right, now we at the point where the technology, all right, has advanced to the point where you don't even gotta go on a voyage to teach this word to the Israelites out there that are scattered. The Lord is now using this internet, has used this internet to go throughout the world as a sign without even you going nowhere.
I got it right here.
All right, without us even going nowhere. We're being seen throughout the whole world without even going to those places.
Spirit, I got you right here. It says Psalms 19. I'll start from verse 1. Verse 4. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech.
Yeah, this internet is inspired by Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. The Most High made the internet for the word of the Lord to go throughout the whole world. And that's when the end was going to come. That's where we at right now. We're at the end. That's why you got brothers all throughout the globe, man, lifting up the name and the word of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, man. We didn't have to go out to damn Australia. We didn't have to go out to London. We didn't have to go out to certain far areas in the earth.
In the ancient world, they had to do that.
Right.
When the Lord was here, and even after the Lord was here, actually, after the Lord was here, you had, we'll use Paul as example. Paul was always traveling, man. To Rome, to Italy, to Spain, to Israel, of course, you know, to different parts of that region, to speak to the Israelite foreigners, the ones that were scattered. And like the brothers bringing out, and like the scriptures bringing out, now it's in a whole bigger scale, where we're scattered all over the world, and we can't travel like that now. We have the internet to help us to spread this word all over the world, you know?
Right. That's scripture real quick. Because, you know, back then they was traveling with on ship, horseback, or on foot.
That's right.
And here's the scripture, it says, Romans 11 and 15. And how, 14. And how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear that a preacher? Somebody got to teach it to you, right? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As they be sent somewhere, right? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things, right? How beautiful are their feet? Because what? They was traveling around on foot. So when they was arrived there was a beautiful thing because they was bringing you glad tidings. But we traveling around on foot, but spiritually, man. We traveling around spiritually by way of the internet. So we ain't gotta walk around no more. You know, we ain't gotta walk around. We in New York City. We ain't gotta walk and set up a camp in New Jersey, somewhere. You out there teaching, you know, just put the videos up, people see a video, and then they believe, and then they in turn go out and teach. You must have to let that to make it a lot faster.
Right.
All right, back to Psalms. Psalms 19, verse 2, it says, day unto day utter a speech.
Day unto day utter a speech, man.
Yep.
All right? You can go on the internet any time of the day, any time of the night. All right? Go ahead.
Day unto day utter a speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Go ahead.
There is no speech, nor language, where their voice is not heard.
Check that out. There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. All right? There's even computer programs, all right, that you can actually install subtitles on, man.
Spanish shows.
You know, you got the elder right here doing the Spanish show.
on that?
All right, right now, you know, the elder's doing a Spanish lesson, and like I said, even when it comes to the computer, you got actually modules or whatever, certain programs that you can install different languages, bro. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a spirit, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, man. All right, Russian, okay.
I remember years ago, it was really the Apostle Charles speaking, and you heard like Chinese.
Chinese,
yeah. And they were saying, the place gonna be the shrimp, like fire. I said, what the hell? That was years ago, man. And the other thing I was thinking about, brother, how you talking about the other languages, you're gonna act the second chapter. There was no language or speech they voice not heard it.
No, you have brothers doing, short little lessons in different languages.
Yeah.
Polish and Russian.
Come on, man.
And you got brothers out there in Holland did French, one in French.
Come on, man.
Let me read this. Mention it. This is Acts 2 and verse 4. It says, and they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance.
So the Spirit came upon them in the form of cloven tongues, and they spake in other tongues, and they started to speak in the languages that the Spirit had gave them to speak. All right. Go ahead.
It says,
Israelites scattered in various nations, speaking the language of the nations that they were scattered in. So in order for them to understand the apostles who was raised in Jerusalem, the Most High had to put a spirit upon them to speak different languages.
Right.
That's why that happened.
Spiritual power, really.
That's spiritual power right there.
Hey, that's gonna happen again.
That's gonna happen again.
Right, and it says, and there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
See, Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven. They was from various different lands. Israelites, devout men, Jews. Go ahead.
It says, now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
So when this was noised abroad, when they found out that these Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven that gathered together, they went over and they was confounded. They said, whoa, what the hell? They're speaking in all these different languages. How is this possible? That's what they was. They was confounded because there was no speech, no language where their voice was not heard.
It says, and they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, behold, are not all these which speak Galileans?
They from Galilee. Why they ain't speaking Hebrew? Why are they speaking this language and that language and all these various languages? Go ahead.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born?
Why are we here speaking in every language in the lands that we was born? Well, let's say this guy's from the United States. One guy comes from Israel, one guy comes from Japan or China, another guy comes from Africa, and say, well, this guy's speaking Cantonese, he's speaking Hebrew. Well, they speak Yiddish out there, you know what I mean? They're speaking Hebrew, he's speaking Swahili, he's speaking Cantonese. How is this possible? You know?
Right, it says, Parthians and Medes and Edomites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia.
So it's telling you all the different areas of the land where these people were from, where these Israelites were from, to give you an idea of all the different languages that the apostle was speaking in.
And in Judea, and in Cappadocia, and Pontus, and Asia.
Some of them was from Judea. Go ahead.
And Phrygia, and Pamphylia, in Egypt, and in the parts of Libya about Cyrene, and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes.
So those strangers of Rome. So guess what? Some of them were speaking, some of the apostles speaking in Latin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you look at this superscription, it was written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek.
Yeah.
Why was it written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek?
Yeah, the subscription. Wow. Yeah.
Because you had Israelites speaking those languages. All right, the ones that was in Judea, they spoke Hebrew. All right, those that was call themselves Romans, they spoke Latin. Hell, you got a book to the Romans by Paul, right?
Yeah.
What language were they speaking? They were calling themselves Romans, right? The language of the Roman Empire was predominantly Latin. All right, and then Greek, of course, because the Greeks dwelt, not far away. There was the prior kingdom before the damn Romans, and they joined together at one point called the Greco-Roman Empire, man. So you had Israelites speaking those languages, man.
Because they had to hear them speaking them other languages, right? So they can have faith. Because look, Romans 11 and 16. I'm sorry, 10 and 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So in order for them to have faith, they had to hear the word of the Most High in them different languages, man. Because how the hell would somebody speaking Latin understand what you're saying in Hebrew? How would they have faith to believe? Most say, no, I'm the Spirit come upon them. They're going to speak in Latin, speak this language, speak that language, and they're going to believe and have faith. That was a miracle in itself. You know? But y'all we don't get this kind of stuff from Nate. You know, Nate gonna teach you how to love your wife.
I gotta teach you about the name of Christ.
Yeah, right. I got a quick one, and before I go back to this internet. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 18.
Yep.
It says, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth.
That's good.
And their words unto the ends of the world.
How is that happening? How is that possible?
Yeah.
The internet actually makes that possible.
Are we just yelling real loud?
Yeah, we're yelling real loud and our voice is projecting fucking millions of miles away, right?
But according to Nate, you gotta fly everywhere. That was his excuse for flying. What do you think we got the internet for? You fucking retard, man.
You can email brothers in other countries, man. You know? Talk about it. Send a video, you know what I mean? Talk about it.
Yeah. He just wanted some damn money.
Yeah, he wanted some money, like Creflo Dollar. He trying to get his congregation to pay for his damn planes. What's an F1?
Plane or some shit.
He asked everyone $300. He followed suit. He's like, damn, I'm Creflo Dollar.
Hell yeah, man.
You know?
I'll read that again. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world.
Right, and that's happening via the internet, man. You know? That's happening via the internet, because just like we're all going into, this word is being pushed here, but it's being reached everywhere, man. Throughout the four corners in other languages. So we don't need to physically go there like we did in the past. All right?
Back to Psalm chapter 19, verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
There you go, no speech, no language, man. Right? Just like this brother's going into, there are different programs that are available that break down or translate the apostle speaking or brother speaking. Right?
It says, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
And that's referring to the internet, right? Yeah. Don't you need an internet line to establish or receive or to get internet?
Which I always like to use. What do they say when you always get online? When you always get on the internet, they say, I'm getting online. You know? I'm online now.
You know, another thing when they start, it said they line. That's the word too. It says line upon line. Here little, there little. So that line goes through all the earth. Everything here little, there little, with line scriptures going out there. This thing is spiritual, man. Oh, they ain't talking about the internet. That's what these guys are saying.
What is it talking about? Break it down.
I mean, you ask them, they don't know.
That was it for that one. So I think it was like Daniel 12.
Yeah, real quick.
Matthew 28 and 19. I'll right to the point. Go ye therefore therefore, and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We're doing that now.
Right. That's not meaning nations. No. That's what we talk about Israelites, man. Israelites, man. Because one might say, oh, that talks about everybody. Man, I think that word is ethnos, right? Yeah. Right. That word ethnos basically is specifying if you're from the same tribe, man, or same gene. So no, you can't wiggle your way in there, man.
In proof of that, because James was a disciple, right? So when the Lord said it, he was saying this to all his disciples who became apostles. And what did James say in the first verse of James? He said, 12 tribes scattered abroad. So read it. So James is going against what the Lord said. The Lord said, go teach the heathen. But James said, well, the Lord ain't here now. I'm going to go to Israel. That's what he was talking about, man. You know? Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. By way of what? The Comforter. Alright? Because Yahushua is that Comforter. He's with us to the end of the world. And it says, to what right there? Oh, amen. Good. So let it be.
And it said that part about baptizing them, right? The scriptures say, how shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed unto the word. That's how you baptize. We're not going to the damn Jordan River. All right? We're not going to the Jordan River and dunking you in the water, man. Okay? It's through the Spirit. All right? Breaking down these scriptures, word for word, line for line. Like Yahushua said, he that believeth upon me, as the scriptures have said, the same shall flow rivers of water out of his belly, man. When you get baptized in water. So when you speak in the water, that's from the scripture. And that's how you get baptized. Yeah.
And you get baptized with fire, too.
Yeah.
And I'm baptized with fire and Christian.
That's true. But yeah, also fire meaning that you got the
Holy Spirit,
the earnest of the Spirit.
The Holy Spirit.
You have the truth of the Spirit. You know you're an Israelite according to the Bible, that's part of that fire. You understand? That's part of that.
What are we? Christians?
Look right here.
I can't even see, man.
You can't see?
I gotta operate my eye, man.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the 12 tribes of Israel.
You know, I was in Louisiana for 3 months, man. Some of those brothers were preaching too, man.
Okay.
And said, man, you're an Israelite.
All right, cool. Hey, if the Lord will, you get healed, man. The Lord will, you get healed. You know? Yeah. You'll be healed, Lord willing. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Thank you, Daniel. Daniel chapter 12, verse, I think I finished up. I'll read it again. Verse 4 says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
That's right, no.
So, you know, that's what I brought out to back up the brother when he brought up the Manhattan Project.